Hey guys, it's Rachel here with Senza Cane Corso. So I've got my baby Kimchi inside. It's been a while since I've updated you guys on her, at least in the house. And she was kind of problematic when it came to potty training. And so I just put her outside until she was done. And she's gotten a lot better, so that's the only reason why she's in now. So I finally get to start working with her, and she still is a really good dog. She still she's she still remembers being inside and being a good girl, and I really like that. She's a very kind of like Kubrick, kind of a spoiled dog a little bit. She's used to being coddled and loved on, and so that still kind of comes naturally to her. So when other dogs are getting in trouble, she always comes and lays at my feet, and she's a really good girl. She's very smart. And I like that about her. What's up, Kubo? We have still been working on the potty training. Bro, you cannot walk on the furniture like that, weirdo. Come here. And so, yeah, I still have to work with her a little bit on the potty training. But so far, she's been pretty decent. Psst, what are you doing? Don't make me a liar. Don't you try to go to the bathroom in my house. Chill out. See, anytime a dog is playing and they stop and then they start walking around, I'm like, what are you doing? So she is huge, you guys. She's almost as big as her mother in height, and she's only 7 months old. So she's gonna be a big one. That's for dang sure. And one of the things that I really like about her is I love her rear. She's got a really thick, well-muscled rear. She's a very muscular dog. I love her top line. It's nice and straight. Her croup is nice. Her tail is a little long, because my vet likes. So the last litter they did was too short, and which you guys know Ibiza was too short, and so I wanted it to be longer. And then we got those, so we're working on it, but it is what it is. And I've switched vets because one vet tried to charge me an arm and a leg, and for tail docking, and normally it's very cheap, like maybe $15 a puppy. And this other vet, I think, tried to charge me like $50 a puppy. It was really stupid, and never heard anything like it. So anyway, and there are other people who do it themselves, but it was always pretty cheap. So it was always, for me, it was just like, why do it myself whenever I can just have a vet do it, But yeah, I had to, it's one of them things again, man, you just got to keep searching around. So, but luckily the family found a new vet. Reese's mom found him, and so I'm gonna start taking my animals over there, and it seems like they're a very good, reasonable, old school, affordable vet, and I'm really happy about that. So when you hear about a vet doing a surgery that most vets charge like $3,000 for, doing it for like $250, which would be $500 for both eyes, because I think it was like an entropion surgery. And the reality is, it shouldn't be super expensive. It is a very simple surgery. It's not a overly complicated surgery. So there are some surgeries that shouldn't cost a lot, and it does not. I've seen a lot of new vets try to claim that, oh, well, the quality, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, no, I don't want to hear that. You can charge what you want to charge, but just because somebody's not charging what you are doesn't mean that it's less quality. Yeah, I mean, they all go to they're all vets. They all have to graduate. They all have to go to school. Can you get You are messing with my seat, my boy. Get down, punk. Get down. Get down. Get down. So I got that. Actually, y'all don't even know about that. Or maybe some of you do. But I posted on Instagram that I had I'd gotten this book. In fact, a good friend of mine, Vicky Glisson, with Cape Fear Cane Corso, she got me this new book that just came out about the Cane Corso that is written by most of like the really old, like the old heads, as you would say, in the breed, true Italians and people that really know and that have had the dogs, not just connoisseurs or historians, right? Like people that have actually been there. And I think Vito Indiviri is in there quite a bit. So I know he's got a lot of pictures. So anyway, so I saw this TikTok of this guy trying to claim what is appropriate for Corso temperament. And it was completely incorrect. And it was exactly what I've been telling you guys about a lot of the breeders that I see working with these American lines, because they have to justify the way that those dogs act. And they act, and as you'll see whenever I do this video, the guy even claims that it's normal, that's normal for them. So that should tell you that, like I said, ooh, girl, you made me jump. Chingao. Whoa, she almost got you. She almost got you. She almost got you. She almost got you. She gonna get you. She gonna get you. She gonna get you. Get off me, punk. Go away. Hey, Kimchi, what are you doing? Kimchi, what are you doing? Don't be walking in there. Ain't nothing in there for you. No, ain't nothing. Shh. No, sir. Shh. He tried to play with me like her and tried to like bite at my hand. Kimchi, back over here. I don't trust you. Come on. Kimchi. It's a good girl. Yeah, it's a good girl. That's a good girl. That's a good girl. That's a good girl. That's a sweet baby. Psst, get down. Kubrick. Psst. Punk. Oh my goodness. So anyway, so you're adorable. So yeah, so I saw this guy, this TikTok of him trying to claim that it's normal and it's totally acceptable and blah, 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 blah. And of course I knew that it wasn't. There's no question about that. But I was going through that book and I was reading and I just gotten lucky because I wasn't looking because of that guy. I had already found it. And I'd sent it to Reese because you'll hear a lot of people in America talk about what the correct Corso temperament is, but it really just depends on what they themselves are breeding. They're going to tell you whatever it is that they have is correct. And so the translation that I had was, while it was explanatory and it made sense, and I think that it did convey the same overall message, the translation was much more descriptive and was fantastic. And I do want to say a big thank you. I don't want to put his name out there because he's probably a very private person, but there was quite a few people that offered and even gave translation, but none was as thorough and as descriptive as this one Italian-American guy. We've actually chatted about a couple of other things in Italy because, obviously he's been there a lot and I've been there. So that was really cool. And I'm hoping that I can get, more translated. We did talk about monetary gains. And the thing about it is like, it's kind of hard for me because I didn't write the book. So paying for it to be translated is not necessarily something that I'm opposed to doing, depending upon how much it costs. But but I don't know the legalities of that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, even if I did, then what would I do? Just give it away for free? And even then, would that be okay? Because if people had it for free, then maybe they wouldn't want to buy it. And I don't really want to mess with the sales of the original book. So I don't really know. But I really would love to understand it in the way in which, the gentleman who translated it for me did, because it was much more thorough, and it was like reading an entirely different passage in the book, even though it was the same text and the same general premise. But anyway, I'm gonna do a little a video with that, and just making sure that I had to check before I did it. I had to check with YouTube just to make sure. I see people all the time doing like having other people's video on their video, but I wanted to make sure that I would avoid any kind of copyright stuff. And so basically what I've been told by YouTube is that so long as I'm not just playing it and I don't like add anything to it, like basically if you just take someone's content, you just post it up there and you don't change it or say anything or whatever, then obviously that would be problematic. But if you're taking it and then making like commentary, and you are it like the content is transformative, then you can use that. And so anyway, so that's you know, that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna show that TikTok, and which I already have downloaded, and then I will show you guys what the Italians say is correct for the breed, so that you guys can kind of see that. And then of course you already know how my dogs act in public, and maybe we could even do something to show excuse me, as well. Anyway, I'm tired. I'm not going to bed yet because I have to wait for this fire, but I am tired, and I wanted to get this out for you guys because I didn't upload yesterday. I've been really busy. Unfortunately, there's, people trying to cause problems, and they're really just nothing more than a mild irritation, and really more than anything, a time waster. And that can be very frustrating, but I'm not in any way, I don't in any way feel threatened by it, but I'm having to kind of swat at some flies that are buzzing. So it is what it is. Sometimes you got to pull out the fly swatter and kaploot so that you can go on about your day unbothered. So that's what I'm about to have to do. But anyway, I hope you guys are having a good day, and I'll talk at you later. Bye.